we've got Wayne Smith from City Toyota and Aaron Pitt from, let me get it right, the Rotary Club of Heiresson. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. G'day.
Thank you for coming in today. I'm going to talk to you first, Wayne, because last time it was very quick. But can you just give us a recap for those people who don't know, what's Help Feed 1000? We know it's through Food Bank, but tell us what it's all about.
So it's an initiative between the Rotary Club of Heiresson and the Food Bank of Western Australia. We aimed last year to feed 1,000 families for Christmas. And this year we aim to actually feed 1,500 families for Christmas. So it's a simple initiative. We've developed a website, helpfeed1000.com.au, and you go to that and follow the links to donate $20 using your credit card.
Why did we start this? Why do we need to feed 1,000 people? What are we doing it for?
So the Food Bank of Western Australia basically handles all the food that is like from your Coles and Woolworths and IGAs, and gathers all that food and recycles that through to charities.
Yep.
And so that otherwise that food would normally go to land waste. So it's a great way to preserve it and give it to the people that really do need it.
How do people qualify for this Help Feed 1000? So if someone needs to qualify for it, how do they do it?
So that what they'll do is they'll contact either their charity that they're receiving their food through, or otherwise you can contact the Food Bank of Western Australia
and they'll give details.
And they'll give details. So we're trying to feed this year 1,500 families for Christmas. One family is $20, and the basket of food is actually the equivalent of about $60.
I know, I tried to apply for 2 for myself, just in case I didn't have enough. But it's fantastic. What you're doing is helping people, because we're finding now there's a lot more people that need this sort of help. And we're talking about people, middle-class people, that have hit hard times due to work issues or family breakups. So it's not just the people who are homeless. There's a lot of people you guys support. How is it working? So if I want to get involved, what do I need to do? Because I know you're trying to focus on your online donations now.
That's right. So the best way to do it is the website, which is helpfeed1000.com.au. And not to be confused, but last year we raised 1,000, and this year we're actually going for 1,500, but we've got the same website.
So we've got the limit.
1000.
We want at least 1,000, but we want to go for 1,500 or even more.
That's right.
There's no limit. So if there's 2,000, you're not going to complain, are you?
No, that means more families get fed.
Now, how does City Toyota involve itself in this? Because you run City Toyota. I know you're a great charity man.
That's right. So from City Toyota's point of view, myself as a member of the Rotary Club of Heiresson, I use that as the vehicle, no pun intended, but to try and give back to charity and give back to the community.
I'm hoping it is a Toyota vehicle.
Well, yeah, it's my vehicle, so yes.
Do you drive a Toyota, do you, Wayne?
I try to, yeah.
Well, that's good to know that you sell Toyotas and you actually drive one.
I do drive it, yes.
Oh, it's got to be better than my Hyundai.
I get a good choice, so it's quite easy to pick a good Toyota.
If people want to come down and buy a car off you, where are you located? Because I know that you've got a nice city location.
That's right. So at the moment we're at 63 Adelaide Terrace. We've actually covered across a few sites. The best way to do it is go to our website at citytoyota.net.au.
And have you got links there to the Feed 100?
Yes, we do, yes.
Oh, I knew you would.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on? Because I know at the end we're going to talk more about the Claysbrook Carnival that's coming up. But let's talk to Aaron. Aaron, you're no stranger to television. We've seen you on many of our TV commercial TV shows. You're on Channel 7 as well. Tell us your involvement with the Rotary Club of Heiresson. How did you get involved?
Oh, I got involved with Wayne. Wayne asked me to go along one time, and I kind of went along thinking I'll go and have a free breakfast and probably never go back again. And the guys that are there are just really addictive. You hear all these things about Rotary, Thai, all this kind of stuff. I think the club that we're at is full of some really authority figures, but they don't come to Rotary and use that to
So we're talking about people who are, well, let's say, well known in society. They're people that are probably good business people,
yes,
good backgrounds, great Australians, and they probably don't need to involve themselves or have the time sometimes to do these charity type work, but yet they're all there as people involved in charity.
Yeah, well, Rotary to me, when I first heard about it, like many years ago, I was involved with Rotary as a student. It was very, very club orientated, business orientated, suits, stuff like that. The club that we're part of, Heiresson, it's still a business. It's run very, very like a business.
Can people become members of the club still?
Yeah, and that's what we'd like to encourage to get people down.
How do they do it? So say someone like me, who has maybe an hour a week spare, how do I get involved and what can I do?
An hour's enough, because that's all it goes for, really.
So because you've got people out there saying, oh, I haven't got enough time, I only got a couple of hours a week. Sometimes you only need an hour a week to help out, don't you?
Yeah, and then we organise events, and then you go along, you do your bit, you come along, you come in for breakfast, and that goes for about half an hour, so that's a bit of networking, talking to other people. And in each Rotary Club, they have one person pretty much from one industry. So you can have a really good networking for half an hour, and then we have a guest speaker.
So what are you working on at the moment, Aaron?
At Rotary?
At Rotary.
Well, the Feed 1000. We've got a car cruise coming up next year, which we haven't locked in a date, but that's going to happen
we'll
to
get
raise
you
some...
back and talk about that, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be
so
good.
with the Feed 1000, what's your involvement? I know you're helping Wayne.
Oh, well, the Rotary Club get behind, and we're going to go down and help pack the actual food parcels, which is good. I think they've got about you donate $20, but it's about a $60 parcel as well.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what it's worth. So it's not a $20 parcel. It's heavily discounted.
Co-funded, basically. It just covers some of the costs. That's fantastic. So they're getting good value meal that we're funding for about $20. That's all we want from the public. I think a lot of people don't realise that there's a lot of great people that work in charity, and they're not all unemployed people that have a lot of time on their hands. And nothing wrong with unemployed people. They love to give back to charity, as do we as well. And it's great to see yourself, Aaron, and yourself, Wayne, getting involved with the Feed 1000. I'm sure Food Bank and David Warren and the people there would be very thankful, because without people like you, we couldn't do it. So thank you to City Toyota, thank you to Aaron Pitt, and thank you to the Rotary Club of Heiresson. Anything else you want to touch on just quickly? I know we've got to go to a break, but the Claresbrook Carnival that's coming up in March.
So actually our last great fundraiser, Aaron was quite modest. He actually was the big auctioneer.
Yep.
So we actually raised $26,000.
Fantastic.
And our next big fundraising event is the Claresbrook Carnival in March. So have a look for that.
Can we look at that up on the website?
Yes, you can.
On which website?
Have a look at the Heiresson Club Facebook site,
Yep.
and that's got some great pictures of some ducks being launched off the bridge, 10,000 ducks, into the Claresbrook
Fantastic.
River there.
Well, thank you very much for coming in. I'm sure we're going to have you on the show again in the future, talking about Rotary and talking about City Toyota and other stuff that you guys are doing. If more information about this fantastic Feed 1000, which we want 1,500, it's called Help Feed 1000. Check out our website at thecouch.com.au. We will have links to Food Bank, and also you can go to City Toyota's website. There's links there. Thank you to the guys for coming in today.